All right, y'all. Got a question. How stupid do you have to be for you to believe something just because somebody popped up on your television set and said that health experts said or the FDA said? Do you know that the FDA is one of they're probably going to take this video down, but it don't really matter. Do you know that, because I don't think I have any strikes on this channel. Do you know that the FDA is one of the most corrupted organizations on the face of this earth, and that they raided people for having natural supplements and went in there and had their little FDA agents intimidating women and trying to put people at gunpoint and stuff like that because they didn't want doctors like Dr. Wright, and Cooper covered this on I have a whole playlist on my main channel called FDA versus the people. And Cooper covered this, how they raided this guy named Dr. Wright because he had natural supplements. And Dr. Wright tried to fight them in court and everything like that. And they were totally in the wrong. But today, now we're in modern times today. Tell me how stupid you have to be. The sheeple don't care about this. But tell me how stupid you have to be that somebody can pop up on your television set and say, health expert said, or something like, the FDA, it was been approved by the FDA, so that means it's okay. What health experts? What are their names? What schools did they attend? Oh, they attended Harvard, one of the schools that were infested by a lot of the Skull and Bones members. People who think that they're so smart, who are so freaking idiotic, they might take this video down, but it don't matter because I don't think I have any strikes. So if they take this video down, or one of these little crybabies like John or one of the other little crybabies who like to thumbs down all my videos as soon as it comes up, might report me or something like that. But it don't matter because I only have one strike on this channel. I mean, I don't have any strikes on this channel, so I can just upload another video and tell you what happened. These clowns are so stupid. They honestly believe that the FDA and health experts are magical words. And you can't even question. I don't remember if it was Facebook or YouTube, one of them. I couldn't question anything that they sent me a notification saying I cannot question the... I told you guys about this in 4K when I was on the paddle boats and stuff. I had my GoPro on and I was talking to you guys, and because it shocked me so bad to see that I couldn't even, they sent me a notification, I don't remember if it was Facebook or YouTube, saying I could not question the health experts. If the FDA approved dirt, these idiots would eat it. I have a whole playlist on these clowns. You mean to tell me, and then look, they could say that the health expert is from a country that we're in, that they done told us that we're fighting right now, or that is coming, wants to jump across our borders and kill us or something like that. They can say that this country or this health expert is from one of those countries, and we're supposed to believe that. I'm not saying that all that whole country versus country and all that other stuff, they're all in it together. It's a conglomeration or whatever the hell you call it. So they're all corrupted from the inside out. That's why they have the United Nations and all that other shit. Excuse my language. But it just, the stupidity in America today of people who don't understand that nobody gives a crap about them, just like they don't give a crap about anybody else, it amazes me. They think that there are some bad guys outside of our country when they are all here in our country. Running it. They can tell these dumbasses that there is a health expert from whatever country they claim that we're fighting right now that said this, and these dumbasses will believe it. So you mean to tell me, even though I know it's all bullshit, you mean to tell me that some health expert from another country that we're supposedly fighting, I'm supposed to believe this clown? Why have we never heard of this health expert until now? We got all these health experts that we heard about. They blew up on TV. Oh, yeah, he knows about your health. Oh, he's an exercise god. You know, all this other stuff. But we never heard about these health experts. Or just like the Facebook fact checkers. We never heard about them. We don't know who they are. Nobody can find out. Nobody knows who they are. Even though I know a doctor who, her name is Dr. Sam Bailey, look her up, who fact checked the fact checkers and so that were on Facebook and exposed them for who they really are, what they really do, and who they really work for. So, but it really just amazes me that people can believe this bullcrap. Just because they use magical, or they think it's magical words, like, or they use magical sayings like the FDA and health experts. They're gonna come up to you and say, you can't even ask, you would say, well, why do you believe that? You could tell the sheeple, well, you could talk to a sheeple person about something medical that's going on right now, and you ask them, and you can ask them, well, why do you believe that? Oh, because my television set told me. This isn't what they're going to say, but this is really what they're saying. My television set told me that a health expert, they don't know the nigga name, they don't know the person's name, they don't know where they come from, they don't know anything about the history, if they really are a health expert or anything, said. My TV told me that a health expert said this. Can you believe this crap? Oh my goodness. So now they're pushing their little headlines. First thing they say is, health experts say. What kind of dummy do you have to believe? I mean, what kind of dummy do you have to be to believe something like that just because of a title? And they're still getting desperate. Approved by the FDA. The FDA rated. I'm going to say this again. They rated. I have a whole playlist on this. I'm not going to link it because this video is kind of hot right now. So they might, because I'm getting kind of out of control, and they might go there and then try to take the whole channel down or whatever. And a couple of my strikes are up next week. So that's why I'm here doing this. This is like my bootleg channel. They'll probably tag this video and say it's medical misinformation or whatever. I'll just post it on BitChute because I finally found out how to get back on there. But this is the intelligence level that these smart people, sheeple, think that they have today, that somebody can just come up and say, oh, well, the health experts and the FDA, that is the only research that they will do. That's all they need. You people have some serious mental issues. And you need to see a common sense doctor. I don't know if they have those today, but you need to go. You need some serious help because you are so mentally crippled and handicapped. It is sad. It is so sad. I feel so bad for you that you think that you are somebody smart who is educated and up to date because you watch lying news people like NBC, CNN, ABC, Forbes, Breaking News. All of them are liars. And then even when you think that one of them are on it, let me tell you this. Any news network, especially since we're on YouTube now, let's use YouTube as an example. Any network or for you people who don't know, or you want to figure out who's telling the truth and who's not telling the truth, but you really don't, because when somebody tells your ass the truth, you don't want to believe it because it's not what you believe, because you saw something different on all these networks that I'm exposing. All you have to do is look at the time that they posted something and look at how many views they have. That's how you can tell if somebody's telling the truth or not. When something is broadcast throughout the world in seconds, and you got people making Spanish comments on it, Germany comments, languages you can't read on the damn video, and it's got like 1 million views in a day. That's how you can tell that company or business or news network is not telling you the truth. If you want to know who's really telling you the truth, it'll be a video that actually makes sense. Common sense, which I know if you listen to these other networks, you don't know shit about. Have less views. These people have less views. You have a week, they can be making the most sense in the world, but it'd be like a month, and you only got like 10, 13, 14 views. Those are the people who are telling you the truth. You're so mentally crippled that you don't see what is going on right in front of you. You honestly think that you are educated and you know what you are talking about, but you are a sad, sad soul that cannot think for yourself and have no idea how important research is, the history of things like the FDA and the so-called health experts and all these other things. You have no idea what's going on in the real world. There is something wrong with you. That somebody can just flash something in your television, in your living room, on your little magical box, and it's true because it's broadcast throughout the entire world. That, my friend, is not intelligence. That is what you call brainwashing. I know a lot of you will never, ever understand that, because you're going to follow these clowns until they get you killed, thinking that you're going about it the right way. And then if somebody is killed in your family or dies something in your family, you're going to make an excuse for why they died. But you'll never put it on the people who led them to the slaughter. You'll always put it on them or conspiracy theorists or somebody else because you're that stupid. Oh, the health expert said it. Oh, the FDA said it. It must be true. You got major, major issues, my friend. You live a sad, sad life. And what's sad, excuse me. What makes it even more sad is you're raising youth in this nation to just get their brain cells fried, even though you want to say, oh, don't do drugs, don't do this, don't do that. You're letting their brain cells get fried by television waves and radio, and you think that you're educating them, you're leading them right to slaughter, and you don't even give a shit because you think that this is the right way for them to go. You are literally leading them to stupidity, death, no uniqueness, no creativity, no anything like that in their life. And you're shunning people like me because we tell your simple ass the truth. You're so immature. You can't even sit through something because somebody told your dumb ass the truth about something. You can't even sit through it. The first 5 minutes, the first 30 seconds of it, you're so immature, but you call yourself an adult. You'll wait for them to upload something and wait 3 seconds and hit the thumbs down button because without even listening to it, because you're that freaking stupid. And you honestly think that your television set and your radio and your news and mainstream media makes you that freaking smart. Oh my God. I feel sorry for your children. I feel sorry for you because you live a sad, sad type of life and you have a sad, sad type of mind state where somebody has to tell you what to believe. And all they have to do is say, health experts said this, the FDA said that. And you believe it. Because it's easier for you to just sit on your little couch, eat your little potatoes, drink your little beer, do what you got to do. Some of you, I think, probably shooting heroin because you're that out of your mind. And you believe it. Woo! And you supposedly are raising the youth of our nation. And you think you have it all figured out based on what your television set tells you. And you're so dumb. You don't see how idiotic, insane that is. That research is more important than what somebody you don't know, never met, is telling you on your television set, is getting paid to tell you something. You think that's smart and listen to people who aren't getting paid to tell you anything, but they're telling you this stuff because they think it's important for the world. That's how slow in the head, you are. And you think, and you're so immature, you think your thumbs down, your comment is going to outlast time. And what truth reveals through time. And you think you know God, who says that these people deceiveth the whole world. You twist the word of God and make it fit your coward tendencies and your ignorant tendencies. You try to twist the word of God. Oh, I go to church every Sunday. Which son is pagan, means you're basically a pagan worshiper. You go, oh yeah, you go to church every Sunday, that's good, but you still don't know the word of God. And you're still an idiot. Probably investing in what? SunTrust, that's a bank. You don't even know the symbols and you don't know the ancient symbols of the gas stations and the cars and everything. You don't even know where these symbols come from. They come from ancient pagans and pagan religions. That's exactly where they come from. And we're just thought up and just here for you. I know you're too stupid to understand that because you can only think past what somebody told you. And you think you're a Christian or you follow the word of God or whatever, but you are nothing but an imposter. And your Jesus called you out and you didn't like it. So guess what you did? You crucified him. You killed him. And I'm not trying to get into the technicalities about Christ's name or God's name being bald or any other stuff. I'm trying to talk about the story here. Okay? We can go deep into that stuff, but that's a whole nother subject. I'm talking about the hypocrisy that is plain to see that they cannot see. That the church and state crucified their own Christ. And they claim to follow this man, right? But right now they are crucifying state and church anybody who speaks like somebody like me or anybody else. I'm not saying I'm Jesus Christ or anything like that. I would never say that because I'm just me. All right. But these people, you people are clueless. And you need to stop acting like you know things because they're on television. You need to stop acting like you know things that are in the Bible when you don't. You use the Bible, use your little Sunday services, and you use all of that to impress people. What does the word say about that? You probably don't know. Oh, I don't know. I'm just going to shun somebody who tries to teach children the truth. I'm just going to try to shun somebody who does the right thing because I don't know anything. I just want to follow the state God. I want to follow my little golden calf. Let's go to Wall Street. You don't know shit about what you profess to believe in. There is something mentally, I don't even want to say it again, but I will, wrong with you people. There ain't no censoring here. Go ahead and report the video. I doubt it's going to stay up. It don't matter. Like I said, I don't have any strikes. It'll go right down, and I'll put it right back up on BitChute, and then I'll share it on my community tab. But I'm about to go because there are some other points that I wanted to make, but you can't make points with stupid people because stupid people and wannabe godly people don't understand the word, that truly understand the smart people in this world or the truth of what God was really trying to teach them, but they profess to be a follower of Christ. With the spirit of Lucifer running all through them. You see, that's not going to happen here on any of my channels because like the Christ that you claim to believe in, people who really believe in the word of God are not afraid to die or speak their mind. If it's against the church, the state, an army of men, David versus Goliath, it doesn't matter to us because we want to make sure the whole world knows that you are exposed for the fraud, ignorant, wannabe worshipers of your own God and all the things that you truly are. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to get it off my chest because I am so sick of hearing health experts in the FDA said this. The FDA and the health experts said that. Oh, let's believe it. Let's go around. Hey, let's tell him that you ask them, they'll come and tell you something that their dumb main MSM media, they told them, and then they'll be like, and you ask them, well, how do you know that? Oh, because a health expert told them, or told me, or said it. And ask them what health expert, and they can't even tell you because they're so stupid. They don't even realize that the mainstream media didn't even tell them the health expert, and that they don't understand that they're stupid for believing somebody who says a health expert. It doesn't tell you the credentials, the past, whatever. It's just a magical health expert that just popped up, told them. Okay, guys, I'm done here, I think, venting. I know this video is probably going to get taken down, but I'll save it, put it on my other channels, put it on BitChute, whatever I got to do. This is the type of energy and truth that I want to invest in a real ministry, which is the ministry I'm building. I forgot to mention it in my last video, and I told you that I was going to mention it in a lot of videos, but I might as well go ahead and mention it now. I have a GoFundMe for a real ministry that I'm trying to get off the ground. If you guys are behind the things that I say and do, and you know what I'm really about, and you know I'm not one of these YouTubers out here trying to get money and fame or whatever, and you want to donate to this ministry, it's very important, because this is the type of attitude that I want to, not this type of attitude, they'll probably end up getting to this type of attitude that I want to instill in the youth that I will be bringing on from my nonprofit organization. So, but I can't spring anything I have to connect with the right people. I can't spring anything out of my nonprofit organization until I get the gym up. And it takes a lot of money to get a gym. Some people, if you go to the GoFundMe, the goal is $50,000, but people don't understand the equipment. They don't understand the building, the rent, and all that stuff that has to be taken care of. It should be more than that. But I only put $50,000 because I want to see if would it even work. And some people have made donations, but I have to mention this not because I'm begging for money, because along with the donations, I'm saving my own money and I'm doing it. But I have to do this because there are children right across the bridge from me, where I grew up at, where I ran the streets at and stuff, that they don't have anybody telling them this, or telling them to, even if you don't believe my words, try to seek out things for yourself. They don't have anybody telling them that. And that's when you donate, whenever you donate, this is to a real cause. This is to a real ministry. This is to me training soldiers to have the right mind state. Female, girls and boys. I start with guys because I can be more real with guys. But of course, I want to do some kind of thing where I drift off into having like girls and stuff. But that's comes way later. I started with a bunch of guys, so I only know how to train guys. I train high school, middle school, but as far as being real with them, of course I'm not going to cuss with them like that, but to be real with them and connect with them on a certain level, I know how to connect with guys better. But this world, they won't let me teach the way, of course I'm not going to be cussing and being all loud and doing all this when I talk to the children, but they don't want me to teach this type of attitude or even respect. I want you to hear me. Even respect for elders. Yes, sir. No, no, ma'am. They don't want me to teach that in the gyms that I've been at lately, because they want children to run wild. And there are so many so-called adults out here today who are more upset about me being a coach, telling their children how a coach runs classes and how they're supposed to be respectful. They're more upset about their child getting upset because I told them that, than they are that their child is a loose cannon, and they're going to end up being able to do what they want, make whatever decision they want with no type of father figure or anybody. Because, a lot of these kids that I've taught, like the last gym I was at, these kids are so freaking spoiled. And their mom and dad have, they're rich, they run the town and so on, so on, so they let their kids talk to them any type of way. Their children talk to them any type of way. And they kicked me out because I wouldn't follow their stupid little face mask mandate law. It doesn't even exist. It ain't even real in real laws. You can't get in trouble for it. They can't shut your business down for it. They got more mad at that than they do about their children's, their child or children running all over them and saying whatever the hell they want to say to them. You get shunned in this world. And again, I'm only 33 years old. You get shunned in this world for teaching children that, cut it out. See, my dad was a Marine for 12 years. My mom let me get away with just about anything I wanted to. But when I got older, I finally realized everything my dad said was right. And I might not agree with everything that's going on with the military, and I know some of them aren't going along with all this crap, but he taught me something that it took me a long time to realize, but I finally realized it now. And it's that respect. Respect for your elders. And I'm not saying that I haven't, some elders might think that I disrespected them because I told them the truth. I'm talking about respect for authority, real elder-like authority when it comes to the structure of this world. But these people today, they don't want that. They don't want structure. They don't want somebody telling their child that, you don't tell me no. When you speak to me, you speak with me. You speak to me with respect, and you call me sir. You call me coach because, sorry, I'm getting a little bit emotional. Because that's what I am. You don't say no. You don't say, oh, I don't want to do that. You came to tumbling class. This is what you came to do. You didn't come to, I try to explain to my last owners, you didn't come here to tell me what to do. You came here to learn something from me. But unlike a lot of these coaches from here to Raleigh and all of these people, I teach morals, values, and respect when I teach tumbling. So when you are donating to me, you're not donating to me driving up and down the street, getting gas or whatever, and so on. So I live in the woods in my car, and I am very content. But I do want change upon this earth from here to where I'm at. And I don't want it with these so-called grown-up adults or whatever. It's sad that I can't make it with them because when I speak like this to them, I'm speaking a foreign language. That's why when I ask you to donate, you're donating to a cause to teach the youth. I'm not somebody out here trying to abuse them or, like verbally or anything like that. Somebody out here trying to really make them understand what their future is going to be about. Because once they get on their own, unless they have a lot of kids today or children today have parents that might spoil them to in their 30s and 40s, whatever. I'm trying to teach them that there's going to be a time when you're going to be on your own and you have to know how to survive and you have to know how to cope in this world and treat people. And you don't do it with mommy and daddy getting you out of every situation. That is why a lot of gyms, you might have heard of some of these people, Cheer Extreme, a lot of gymnastics places, a lot of big names now. They let these children do what the hell they want to do. And they let their skills, because if they're good at something, they let them get away with whatever they want to do, smoke, cuss, have sex. I'm trying to tell you, I've been there. At young ages, they don't care about the actual athlete being an actual person or a productive person trying to change this world of society. The only thing they care about is how many people they can flip over or how many skills they can do on the tumbling mat or the cheer floor. And then once that's over with, they don't give a shit about them. They don't give a shit about their future. And that's why they kicked me out of a lot of these gyms, because I did. He being too hard on the kid and so. He being so. I'm trying to help you and help the world. So how am I being hard on a kid by telling them that you don't run the world? These people, I'm trying to tell you, they done lost their damn minds, y'all. In this world, people have lost their damn minds when it comes to structure, and it's so funny because they want them to go to school, they act like they want some kind of structure, but they really do not. I can't believe it. Gymnastics is supposed to be one of the most disciplined sports in the world. But I've learned that a lot of gyms don't care about discipline. Gymnastics, cheer, any of that stuff. They care about what you can do for them, and then you're going after that. But if they have an actual coach who's trying to teach them discipline And not only tumbling or on the beam or anything like that, but in life and everything like that, they think you're being too hard on the kid. Don't tell him he has to say yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. What kind of grown-up has that? I'm on something totally different. I'm sorry. This might be for another day. Because I was talking about the health experts and I just went all off. They're probably going to tag this for hate speech and all the other stuff. But I was trying to explain to you guys why I'm doing the whole donations thing, because people think that you're asking for money. I'm content. I could live where I'm at right now on this little land that my boss gave me all day long. I have no problem doing it. It's not about the money. It's about the principle and somebody actually trying to do something for this world. Unlike all of these sellouts who are out here, and a lot of them, they're just like franchise companies. That's all they are. Whatever Spirit Express or UCA or whatever these other, see, I know these names because I've been there and I've done that. Whatever they want, they'll do. But that doesn't help the athlete as an individual or as a person. That only helps them, and that's the only thing that they care about. How they look. Oh, I'm a level 5, I'm a level 6 coach, and I'm so and so and so. Oh, yeah, that's good for you. Can you teach a level 1 person? Can you teach a 5-year-old from the ground up and do a handstand for a row? Can you do that? No, because you don't have the time for them. Because you feel like it's all about you. You want somebody to hand you an athlete who can already, let me get out of here. Instead of teaching them from the ground up, you want somebody to hand you so you can say, oh, I did that. Yeah, I'm best. I teach all of these athletes, no matter how many, I'm sorry, but a lot of these girls going around here being the H word in cheerleading now, a lot of them, it didn't used to be like that. But now the coaches don't care about bonding, teaching them something, taking people from the projects, the ghetto. They don't care about that. Only thing that they care about is what they can do on the mat. And then after that, they're all smoking weed, drinking, doing whatever, trying to figure out what girl they can get into or boy or whatever. Not just the coaches, but the athletes themselves. They don't care about these children. They care about a Facebook and YouTube thing. If I really wanted to care about that, I could do all of that stuff and put it all up on there for you guys to see. The hell is this? Sorry, somebody just pulled up. Let me see what's going on here. I gotta go though. Thanks for y'all listening. I'm gonna hit y'all up on another live. Somebody just pulled up. I think it's somebody from my old high school actually.